All right, everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about XRP. A lot of news to cover, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Happy Thursday, by the way, wherever you are around the world, but let's get right into it. So, Turkey's stock market down 8.3% in August, the biggest market fall in the world, Bloomberg reports. And again, you're noticing Warren Buffett has also been liquidating his stocks, which we discussed about yesterday. So again, is there a correlation that we're looking at right now? But anyhow, let's continue to take a look at what's happening. I'm really going to go over this specific article with you guys. But before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So taking a look at the market briefly, you're seeing the market picking up traction, and today the majority of the market is actually in the green. Reason as to why this is the case is because the psychological resistance at $60,000 for the price of Bitcoin actually has once again been reached for Bitcoin, and Bitcoin, as of recording this update, is actually sitting above that. And as you guys know, we're coming to the end of the month. The month of August is coming to a close very soon. So, it's really, really important for the price of Bitcoin to actually hold above this key level going into the monthly end close. So, of course, we're going to take it one step at a time. But, as far as altcoins are concerned, we're seeing a bounce once again. So we'll take that as of now. And as far as the price of XRP is concerned, 56.7% down, about 0.4% in USD and about 2.2% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap at $32.1 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about $1 billion. But as I said, we'll come back to it a little bit later in the update and discuss what's really taking place. But some major news coming out from Donald Trump, and I'm going to share my thoughts with you guys and what I personally think regarding this specific thing. So Donald Trump has recently taken to X to promise an incoming plan to make the U.S. the crypto capital, of the planet, which is insane, guys. That is not a small statement to make. Could that be the catalyst? What's causing the price of Bitcoin to go up, or is it like the whales understanding that we're coming to the monthly close? Because speaking about the monthly close, what I want you guys to understand is we saw something very similar happen at the end of last month. You can see this for yourself. This is the weekly time frame. Actually, let me switch it to the daily time frame for you guys. Look what happened last July. So yeah, last month, as we closed the month, we saw the market actually going up to 70,000, and of course we saw that massive plummet after that. So you're seeing a very similar thing playing out right now, because as of recording this update, the price of Bitcoin actually did wick all the way up to $61,000, where we're finding itself back below. A lot of volatility, pretty much at that 60K resistance. But it's really important for the price of Bitcoin to be staying above here. And most importantly, I do think that if it's able to close its daily candle above this range, we could fill this wick that we did see up to the 61 fun price point. But anyhow, we'll come back to the price. Let's continue to take a look at what's happening. So Trump's 2024 re-election bid has firmly embraced cryptocurrencies. His ongoing campaign has recently debuted its own crypto platform, now rebranded as World Liberty Financial. The project was initially teased by Trump's two sons. Now it is set to be a major part of his election policies. And again, the landscape, let's put aside all these candidates for a second. Let's just put these candidates aside. Let's take a look at how far cryptocurrency is really coming along. Why do you think these candidates are even talking about crypto? Because crypto is being talked about. Crypto is seen as an asset class. Crypto interest, in terms of like investor interest, in terms of institutional interest, it's at its all-time high, especially the institutional interest. And now you must understand that these guys understand how much of magnitude that can really bring, of course, number one, to the economy itself, and of course, the population. Speaking about the population, they're starting to take Bitcoin very seriously. Hence you're seeing ETF approvals occurring, because of course the demand is there. The demand is there. They see it as an asset class. A few years ago, if you're a crypto OG, guys, things like this would have, like, literally, if you were back in 2018, 2019, 2017, 16, especially around that range, 16, 17, if this type of news came out, the market would have pumped like crazy due to this news. And that's how much, the market has come forward over the course of the last few years. And I think it's just going to change as time goes by. What I'm noticing is institutional, interest is, of course, at its all-time high. And I think institutions want as much exposure as they can. They want to make crypto as much control as they can grasp to it. And the signs are definitely there, because as the price of Bitcoin went down all the way to $49,000 at the beginning of this month, literally this month alone, you were seeing record high inflows for the ETF coming from these institutions into the ETFs, for Ethereum and Bitcoin. They were picking up the bloodbath, and, in terms of outflows, it wasn't as many. They were not selling their ETFs. And again, those are some factors that only a few people take a note of. But anyhow, look at this, guys. The cryptocurrency market has been a major aspect of Donald Trump's election campaign. He has leaned into crypto voters unlike any past candidate has. Moreover, he has expressed a focus on the asset class and America's position in its ongoing development. So, Donald Trump took, to X to promise a game-changing announcement that will make the U.S. the crypto capital of the planet. The post only features his incoming crypto platform as the video caption. So, very interesting take. One of the major candidates, and again, some people are arguing that this might be the most, if not the biggest election and the most decisive, election over the past, literally decades. And some are saying this is the most election ever, like most important one. Let me know your personal thoughts down below. But crypto is at the forefront. Crypto is at the forefront this time around, and it's of course going to be very interesting to see how that plays out. But anyhow, let's get a little bit into our good old friend SMQKE. A very, very huge enthusiast for XRP. It has some very good points that he brings up that I of course want to share with you guys. So both Brad Garlinghouse and JP Morgan expect US stablecoin regulation to be passed before the election in November. And he's saying coincidence? I think not. And of course, remember, RLUSD is launching at a perfect time. It's being tested, and there has been a minting on the Ripple network as well as the Ethereum network, and we spoke about that over the course of the last few updates. But anyhow, you could see, Garlinghouse said that he expects a stablecoin bill to be approved before this year's presidential election. And you could see, Quartz posted this, quartz.com, and it says, stablecoin bill may be passed before the election, JP Morgan also says. So, again, is this a coincidence? I totally agree with SMQKE's comment regarding that. But anyhow, if you're looking at Bitcoin dominance, it's pretty much picking up traction again, heading towards yearly highs. As I've been discussing over the course of the last few updates, we're pretty much on the verge of breaking towards a new yearly high. And look at that, guys. Bitcoin bounced a little bit, and you did see the dominance index go up with it. Altcoins are feeling the love right now because of mainly due to BTC's momentum right now. But again, we're going to take it one step at a time. Really, really important for the price of Bitcoin to see that close above that 60K resistance. And as we do close out the month of, August as well. But anyhow, let's take a look at XRP. As far as XRP price is concerned, XRP's price still not managing to actually stay above this key resistance. But, I do believe if Bitcoin is able to get back to that 61K, we will reclaim back above there. I know, a lot of people are losing patience, but again, you need to think about it on a realistic standpoint. And again, diversify your portfolio. If you cannot take projects like XRP staying stagnant and, failing to understand, what is happening behind the scenes and, what's really going on in terms of development, in terms of the lawsuit and what kind of magnitude this can really have on the price action, because believe it or not, there's still so much time left until, an appeal can happen. 60 days to be exact until, an appeal can officially happen. So, investors are still on the sidelines in terms of of the broader market. So we need to keep that factor in mind. But if XRP is the only coin that you have in your portfolio and you're getting fed up because it's not doing anything, well, guess what? You're the one to blame, no one else, because diversification is key. I'm one of the people that are keep it 100% realistic on this channel. I don't come and tell you guys, well, XRP is the only coin you need to have. Absolutely not. I always say do your due diligence research and invest what you can afford to lose, and diversify your portfolio, because diversification is key. Even if you are a mega bull on XRP's future, you do want to diversify, because there's some coins that outpace these big market cap coins, and those profits that you make you can allocate into your long-term holdings. But yeah, that's it for today's update. Let me know down below what you guys personally think regarding what I shared. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.